Hello, good morning, and welcome back to Floramancer Season 2. That makes me very happy. We started this way because, if you remember, we had a big, ugly cobblestone cube here last time, and I have completely demolished it. I did it in creative because there was no way I wanted those resources back, so I just got rid of them. Just deleted it. Also shrunk that little platform. I haven't removed the platform yet. Yeah, so I haven't removed the platform, but it's a lot smaller now. Our first water source is still here, and I used this for a couple of things. So yeah, still just kind of here. It'll go eventually. I have done a lot. And I'm going to try my best to cover the things that I've done. And if you were in last weekend's stream, you know we were working on the Thermalillies setup in creative. And I thought I had some amazing setup, and turns out it wasn't. It wasn't amazing at all. So anyways, I'm going to show you a couple of those things before we get into Thermalillies, because that is what we're going to work on for the most part, the beginning of the stream. So a couple of things. I currently don't have any endoflames running. I am building up a charcoal block supply. I can get some running now, but I've been working on just collecting charcoal blocks. Because remember, last time we calculated how many charcoal blocks, which were more efficient than charcoal pieces, a endoflame could consume in 1 hour, and we calculated it was 20 blocks an hour per flower. So I needed 15 stacks of charcoal blocks to do an entire pad of endoflames. We can't keep up with that right now. There's just no way. So instead of wasting the endoflames, which is what I was doing, we're going to reduce the amount of endoflames that are on that pad to a level that we can maintain for a while until, things level out. So yeah, there aren't any running right now. I did make a whole mess of endoflames. They're not endoflames, hydrangeas. Yeah, let's put you back up there. So we're going to put these in our setup over here. I don't think I have any blocks. I put my dirt away. Hello, Anima. Very good to see you today. All right. Okay. Got that going. All right. So that's set. I need to start cooking these. I've been collecting seeds whenever I go over to the wheat farm area and collect those. Been working on getting this set up. As you can see, I do have drawers in place, and I've started putting things in them slowly but surely. I ran the orchid for about 30 minutes. I got about 4 stacks of iron. That's where my marker was. I'm like, I wanted about 4 stacks of iron. So whatever else I got on top of that, yay. I did not run the cobbleworks at all, so that's probably going to be a hindrance. I filled out the orchid to be the full 6 block length. That took a little while. What else did I do? Oh, we had a problem over here with our drop trap. The problem, I saw it happen and I seriously laughed. Now, we had our Wren and Carpus over here, and we had this set up over here to start, okay? Our influence lenses that push items in one direction, an Rosa Arcana fell like it was scheduled to and just blew right off the platform before the Wren and Carpus could catch it to place it. So yeah, that was dumb. So then I put it back there in a platform, since if the influence lenses affected it, it would hit the wall and it wouldn't go anywhere. And then we had the problem where the Wren and Carpus was in range of drops in there, and it was placing string on that dirt. It kept placing string, so the flower never got placed. So that was the second frustrating moment. So now I have the open crate inside a glass tube, so when the flower drops, it can't get pushed out anywhere. It just sits in there, and it appears to work. So I do have a few more in here, and we've got the timer going, so hopefully this will run the entire stream. I mean, there's 5 of them, so that's what we've got there. I moved the enchantment table here because I really would like to get some enchants on some gear, if not this stuff, which, I mean, I have the helmet, but if not this, then perhaps the next tier of armor so that we can do some harder fighting. So we got that. Speaking of harder fighting, this is where I wanted to put the Gaia Guardian battle arena, and I'm not sure it's going to work here. And the one reason it's probably not going to work here is this bedrock block indicating world spawn. We're going to need to utilize that area for when we automate Ender Air bottles, if we get to that. We're going to need to be able to collect them from the end at world spawn. And the other challenge I have is I could bring it down a little bit so you have to step into the battle arena. I just don't know if having that will interfere, having whatever setup we do here for world spawn will interfere with our battle arena. So I have to think about that. There's plenty of space for the battle arena down there, and we're gonna need to build it soonish. Yeah. Hello, Zaroth. Yeah, the Ring of Odin is not exactly something I can get this early in the game. It's a Fates reward, isn't it? Yeah, have not that far. Nope. I ran the petals, the flowers, for a little bit. I made a little bit of living rock, living wood, just a little bit. Oh, you want to know? Yes, I was going to give you that stat because at some point very soon, we're going to get an award. How many pools have you filled with roses so far? Let me tell you. 12. We need to fill 50 to complete this quest. The one that we're almost done with is this one. We almost have the hydrangeas one. So woo. If I wanted to, I could just completely dismantle my hydrangeas when I was done. Yeah, maybe this stream, maybe. We'll see. Endoflames, we have 47 out of 200, and that's it. So that's where we're at so far. Going nice and slow at everything, but yeah. It's harder to get things in the Garden of Glass than it is with World Gen. In World Gen by now, I had already gone to the end and killed the dragon, and we were able to start with Zara. If you scroll down, there is all the commands available to you in a little picture graphic. So, you know, try those. I know you're making up a bunch of commands that just don't exist. So, give that a go. I don't know what you're looking for. You could always ask instead of just trying to point to those things. So, yeah. Anyway. I'm really hesitant about this, but you guys need to know that Thermalillies setup that we did last weekend was crappy. It was terrible. It was, I mean, I was so happy with how it looked that I didn't test it. Remember I told you that I didn't test it in the test world? Yep, I started building it over here. And These are Thermalillies I cheated in, but I don't... There's a little bit of mana down there. I doubt we'll actually keep it. I don't know. This setup where we had this duplicated down the line. I started building it here and found flaws. Big, massive, cannot build it this way flaws. Now, number one, the hopper hawks on the ends were too far away to get any mana from any... too far away from the portal. So they weren't covering the whole portal space, thus not picking up buckets of lava. I have since moved them, and they work now, but we still have to tear this down because this setup is still wrong. Because the second problem is this piston gets pulsed twice. I don't know why I didn't see this. It gets pulsed twice here. And what do we have underneath? Maybe not set up right now, but we have the hoppers. There's supposed to be 2 buckets in here to keep the filter. And if it gets pulsed twice, it dumps the filter out. So then it breaks the whole thing. That's a big no-no. No. Anyway. Our other problem was in the nether, and actually it was 2 problems. We're going to switch in creative here. The first problem, because I'm going to have to come back over here. The first problem was the portal there. When I threw buckets into it, the buckets returning showed up here. So I have disabled this portal, and I won't be able to re-enable it because, yeah. When I go through that portal over there, sometimes I end up way out here. I left the portal here, so if I happen to spawn here, I can just creative fly back over to my base. I don't know. I'm confused. I used the coordinates to place the portals so that they're matched with the one that's here. So, meh. Don't know. The other problem I had were the buckets flying out too far, and they were out of range of some of the... They would be out of range of some of the hopper hawks in the line. So I put up a mana glass wall to keep it from flying too far. So they tend to pile up around the Ranuncarpus area, which the Ranuncarpus cannot place lava buckets, so we're fine there. This works great. This fires the buckets in, no problem. Now, if you remember in our creative world, we had something similar to this setup. It was the water bucket filler that did the water buckets that I was like, hey, we can use this for the lava too. Nope. No, we can't. No, we can't. And we're going to go, the major thing that I did, this week was the Nether setup. Yeah, so no, I'm in creative, of course. Let's switch back. Anyway. Hello, Maxilla! Alright. Yay. Okay, so we're here at the place that the portal is coordinated with, which happens to be at lava level. I need to enclose this, otherwise I could, yeah, there could be gas that shoot me. But right now we're here. So the setup that we did have, I had to completely tear down. Something similar to this, but with the buckets being picked up and put into a hopper line. I can show you the one in creative when we get there. So the problem we had with that setup is that the dispenser here was doing the buckets too quickly. It was click, 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 click. And anyone who has picked up a lava bucket before will know lava doesn't fill in, especially since this is infinite here. It doesn't it doesn't move as fast as water, even in the Nether. So it wasn't, the spot that it was picking up the lava wasn't becoming a source block fast enough. And it was chucking buckets into the lava. Like almost every other one was goodbye bucket, lava, goodbye bucket, lava. Yeah, and I was like, great. So what we have here is the setup that I had in my season 1 Floramancer. It's exactly the same. So it still does the readout from the dispenser, and one readout says there's an empty bucket in there, so it pulses it. That's what this does. And then the signal of 2 is that there's a full bucket in there, so it goes down here and it lets the hopper loose and pulses it, and it drops it into the open crate, which gets picked up. Yeah, it was a great week. Exactly. The Rosa flying into space and the influence from the influence lens, and a bucket chucking machine. Yeah. Yep. This works great for just throwing things like into the portal. But yeah. So for a while I couldn't figure out where my buckets were going when they would come to the Nether, because they weren't showing up here. And the reason is they were showing up, let's get back into creative. They were showing up there. Our very first portal. Not our second portal, our first. And so I've disabled both of these portals. They don't work. Hello, we're going to be probably fighting you guys today. Ugh. Anyway, the only portal that is currently active in the Nether is this one. Yeah. So that was my week. That was my struggle. I mean, I spent hours and I wrote down all the flaws of the Thermalillies system. So this works now. It goes slow enough that it picks up lava each time, and this picks up the buckets and chucks. This works. This, I've tested it. That's why there were Thermalillies in the overworld side, because it works. Okay. Like I said, I do need to enclose it so that we don't die from ghast strikes and we don't destroy our redstone, but that will happen. That will happen. All right, so we arrive where we're supposed to arrive now. So what we need to do today is tear this down and rebuild it. How, you might ask? I completely ripped out the Thermalillies setup that was here and started over. This is reliable, single piston pulsing, works. It's a bit smaller due to this where the hopper hawks are and the ranges of the things. So it's currently running. You just saw all of my Thermalillies pick up lava, and it's currently processing them. Okay? I'm not actually sending things to the Nether here because I'd have to do that. So I've just got an infinite drawer dropping lava buckets, and then this just chucks them into lava. Pretend this is the setup in the Nether. That's what this is. Anyway, our setup here is still tileable. It's just not squished together tileable. There are still pistons. They're just back here where they won't get double pulsed. They only get pulsed the once. So there's that change. And then underneath, I have the hoppers going into individual crates instead of having the one crate per each one. So that's compacted. This is based on timing, yes. The Thermalillies have that 5-minute cooldown between having an empty mana buffer and when they're able to pick up lava again. And I have the Elven Spreaders because they're a lot faster at collecting lava and emptying the flowers. As long as the flowers are smoking, they won't pick up mana. And the timer I have here is 6 minutes, which seems to be right, like within 10-15 seconds. Like these stop smoking and then within 10 seconds this goes off. I can definitely make that gap a little bigger if I would add lenses on these or eventually upgrade them to the Gaia. So yeah, right now it goes off every 6 minutes. We can then do this setup double mirrored, I guess is what you'd say. So you'd have this line here. Can you? No, I think I'd still have the same problem where this piston would fire twice. Yeah. So this is our setup that we could then do on this side and then just kind of go all the way to almost here, I believe. Like I said, I had to make it a little smaller due to the hopper hawks needing to reach the portal, the space where things are coming out from. So both this one and the one down here. See, I had to get rid of this one because it was too far away. So it's just this one here. What was it that was too far away? Because it looks like if I put one here, it wouldn't be too... Oh, this one's too far away from any mana. That's what it was. There's no mana pool within range, and I was going to add a mana pool just for one hopper hawk. That's what it was. Yeah, so we're good there. Anyway, we'll do this line. I don't have all the resources in my world to do all of this line today, including the fact that we would have to make the flowers. So we're going to go slow and just do this one first. And then as we get things added, we'll do the next one, the next, and the next. And then we'll be able to mirror this over here on this side and do this row over here. And then flip it and do another row and just keep flipping it until we get to the end, hopefully. If we can make that many runes, because each one needs an earth and a fire rune. If we can make that many runes, I think we should be able to eventually, just not right now. So there we are. This works. It's tested, reliable, doesn't break. That's what we're doing. I'm sitting here because it's almost been 5 minutes. It looks like this is probably about 5 now. So in another minute, these should stop smoking. And let's deselect you. Come on, stop smoking. You cannot automate lava gathering in vanilla, no. There is a particular tweak in this pack that allows infinite lava at lava level. Now, there is a caveat to that. You can make flying machines in lava, in the Nether in vanilla. There you go, you saw it work. There, they're all working again. Okay. So if you had a flying machine with dispensers and buckets, and it would automatically pick up the buckets for you, but that lava then doesn't regenerate, so as you travel along, you're going to have to go over there and move it over, and So you can do like bulk collecting, but you can't automate it like you can with Floramancer. Hello, Gaming Grandma. It's good to see you. Anyway, so the setup, this one here, that is a water filler that we were trying to plan to do with the lava. As you can see, I kind of did, remember I did the mock portal. This is the one that kept breaking because it just went too fast. And I will show you. See how fast that is? That's too fast for lava. Lava does not flow into a source that quickly. So it was just throwing buckets away. I have this turned off, otherwise it would spit them into the portal, which we could... Yeah, and then it just gets picked back up again. We will be doing this setup for when we need buckets for the Petal Apothecary. The one that I was using in my previous playthrough was slow. Nope, I have not gotten to fight the Gaia just yet. We're nowhere near ready. I haven't even built the arena. We don't have a beacon. I don't have a good armor or gear. That's part of our goal for today. I have a list of things. Yeah. Anyway, so let's go back now that you've seen what I've had to do. We'll go back to our real world. Yeah, I stream Saturday and Sunday mornings. Yes, Saturday, Sunday mornings. So as we know, this works, and this is what we need to tear down and rebuild. And I don't know what all resources I need, but I'd like to first go get the Endoflames running so that we have some better mana gen while we work on it. So we'll fetch the Endoflames. I probably need soul sand. That I put away in here somewhere. Let's grab 10. I don't think I'll need 10, but grab 10. I do play off stream, yes, but I try not to do a whole lot of progression off stream. I try to do all the progression on stream. Hello. There we go. So if we hop up here, what do I have? I had 2. Okay. The number of charcoal blocks I have in there is enough to do... Oh, crumb. I don't remember. I think 12, maybe 15 flowers for 1 hour. 9, 16. 16 flowers for 1 hour. What I'd like to do is do 8, so I can have 2 hours, and that'll give us enough time to build up more charcoal at our tree farm. So 8 an hour means how many minutes between... This is 7.5. So once we start the first 8, we need to drop 1 every 7.5 minutes, which will do 8 minutes. Because I've got soul sand. 8 minutes. And we'll put them in there. Get our first 8. Oh, I forgot to turn my phone off. And then we'll grab all of you. And you're off to the races. All right. Let's tuck this in here in case we need to adjust for anything. I will mute my phone. Okay. Woo! Now we are getting a little bit more mana. Little bit. So let's tear apart what we've got here, see what we need to reconfigure it, and go from there. I would like to get this automated at some point, but I don't have... I've started filling these up with seeds, just little bits, and I've gotten to this side. So I've gotten this set of 18, and that's it. It's gonna take a while. I mean, it'll be easier once we have Corporea, because I won't need to keep seeds in there, but in order for it to automate it now, it needs a bulk seed bit in there. Just not happening. Hey, Darkwing! Alright, so let's rip this out and try again. I have enough storage space, and I have a chest. Alright. I probably need more than one chest, because I have all these buckets. But we'll see. Yeah, we're gonna need more chests. Alright, that I think can stay. This needs to be moved. That needs to be moved. These will need to be moved eventually. Let's see here. Let's rip everything out and start over. Alright. Step 1. By the way, I have these slabs down because there's coarse dirt there, and I didn't want the Rancarpus to place on them unless they were ready for it. So the flowers, the hopper hawks are in the right spot. We need to put a dispenser there and a dispenser there. And we need to... This will be the spot for the lava placement, and I don't have any living rock on me, do I? There. Can we make... How are they made? The chiseled ones. I always have to look these up. No? Okay. Alright, and then back here is where the pistons go. And I'm gonna need more than the one that I have. Yeah, we're gonna need to go make more pistons. Alright, and then... Let's put you there temporarily. This is where the open crate goes. And the hoppers go into it from this direction, and then... Okay. You... There we go. That's there. That's... All right, that looks correct for what we've got. And then, of course, this is for the lava overflow, just in case the timing gets desynced or there's a dead bush at the exact time, it hasn't been placed yet, that sort of thing. So the lava flows to the sides. That's all that's there for. So we need another sticky piston and a redstone block. And these go here. And we can put a block there. There's no reason to. It needs to go here. Okay. That right? Am I gonna have to go back into the creative world to confirm that that's... And then we have to move this over. Okay. Let's go make the other piston and redstone block, and then we'll move the spreader over. Okay, do I have... No. So we need to make the piston. I have a little bit of cobble on me, a little bit of wood on me, so I just need the iron and redstone. And again, we're just making the one setup right now. Don't think I have cactus up here. While I'm here, actually, let's fetch those potatoes. All right. Get some slime balls. I need more filler blocks. And I don't think I have any cobble up there. I think I have it all over here. We need to get that. I am gonna need 2 more buckets. 3 more buckets. 2 more buckets. Oops. Yeah, let's just have a stack of a handful of it. So many things are kind of incomplete around here. La la. We're gonna do it this way. Can I wonder if it's because it's extended that I can't rotate you. So maybe I can't do it that way. All right, now get this set up, and then the other one we need 2 buckets for. And then I need to grab, do I have any empty buckets? No, but I need one of you because we need to configure. Yep. Oops. There we go. Make sure there is nothing else in them. Great. 2 more buckets. Why my queue started not working is beyond me. Huh. Okay. Alright, so that should make them all full. Maybe more than. Yep, alright. So these are excess at the moment. Let's go get... two more buckets and then move the spreader. Might as well, while we're over here, make a couple Thermalillies. How's that sound? I'm pretty sure I have yep, 2 buckets. And Thermalillies. Good idea, Darkwing. Alright, so for Thermalillies, I know I made a whole bunch of runes, both the earth and fire, and we're just gonna do one. We're gonna just have 1 hour for those. I don't remember what petals. Red and orange, I think. Yeah, 1 red, 2 orange. Seed. I am making 2 of these. Why am I doing this? So I'm making 2. That's our setup. Okay. All right. There's our 2 Thermalillies. I need to make sure that the mana spreader's in the right spot for the pickup of lava. And for the 2 Thermalillies, 1 mana spreader is decent when it's the Elven or higher. Am I going to do the same runic altar setup from season 1? I don't know. It's possible, probably not quite so big and fancy. Again, I need to go for not so much the making it look good, but making it do things as quickly and efficiently as possible. So if I use luminizers, it won't need to be traveling 30 blocks just to get to the altar, sort of thing. Yes, it looks like our Elven Spreader is here. This is where I want it. I can make that go. I'm trying to figure out if the purpose that I put this pool here is because we needed to have the hopper hawks reach certain spots. There needs to be a pool here for the Random Carpus and the hopper hawk here. So this will just be a diluted one that has a dominant sparks. Which one are you bound to? You are bound to the one down there, aren't you? Yep. So that's a range that we have to address. Okay. Because I was kind of hoping we could have them all go to... it looks like I did. Thank you for catching that. I probably would not have got that. Just trying to figure out if that mana pool needs to be relocated. I need to be able to reach here. We're gonna throw this one away, but we're gonna use it so we can try to see where we can connect. See, again, this one's a tiny range because it's not within range of any sort of pool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that one could reach to here in this section, which would be within range of that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we put it around here. So let's put it, I bet if we put it in you see the coarse dirt, if we put it in that area, it'll reach all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see. We're gonna move you to there, and now let's see if we can't that's probably not what we want to do. I need to make one to use in game instead of we want to first get you pointing there, and then second we're gonna manually bind. We're gonna that does not look like it worked. It's probably too far away. Yep. Okay. Does this one work? Nope. That's not a good spot for it. All right. So we're probably going to need more than one of these. If we pull it in to a couple of blocks, let's see. Oh, I still have that hopper hawk selected. Can you connect? No, of course not. Gonna need more than one mana pool, apparently. These mana pools aren't what we want to have connected to, though. The ones that we'll probably prefer to have it connected to is the one that'll be here, out a little bit. And then down here, like over there or something. This we can move. Just trying to figure out where. It has to be within range of these two, which, I mean, we could put it there. And that might be close enough. I don't think I'll be able to pick up what is going on with my... I have a flower selected. Gosh darn it, I keep... Thanks. Alright. If I move you, can you link to that? Yes. How about you? No. It's too far away. But it can link to the one that'll be there. And then you could also link to there. So we're fine. Those are the ones that we're going to be keeping full, that we won't be sending off to our bank. Okay. This one might have... too much mana for me to pick up. Yep. I think it's full. Yep. Alright, so the rest of this we're just gonna waste. And I got my stuff back here. Alright. Alright. Boop. Phantom lens. Don't die. Mana pool. Spark. Dominant. And then... Okay, we're gonna actually move you. To here. So that we can put eek. That won't be so lovely either. We're gonna move it back. Building blocks. All right. Try this again. Alright. Now it shouldn't interact with the hopper hawk. That'll work, right? Is that why I use the PCB here, is to turn the... Yeah, just the spreader. And then we need to Okay, you're fine. You need to be resynced to this. And we need to put some more mana back in you. Did I just delete? I just deleted it. Let's get it back. And I know it was full, so... Okay. Should be fine to put the hourglass above the spreader or behind. Really? I mean, I suppose I could check that. Like that? Okay. We're gonna test it. Since there's mana in there, we should see it work. Yay. Alright, so let's put this in there. They're working. They are not sending their mana anywhere. Because there's no pool down here. Okay. This one down here should have a spark. The ones above will just be dominant sparks, as you can see. We need to make more dominant sparks. We need to make one for this pool here.